didn't care at first. He didn't care. He sold his soul. That's what his brothers and sisters said. He sold his soul. The people he knew say he sold his soul to the Roman authorities to be rich. He didn't care what they said at first. Didn't bother him what they said. It ought to bother you.
Amen.
You ought to care. But he didn't care. Come here. It's your sister.
Yes.
We're going to give you $1 million. Announce your relationship and don't care nothing about her no more. Is that enough?
No.
2, is it enough?
No.
5,
No.
we're going to get to 10.
No.
I'm going to give you 50 million.
No.
We got $100 million.
No.
Is that enough?
No.
That's $1 billion. That's not enough.
No.
Why is not enough?
Because I love
You love her.
no amount of
Under
money.
condition.
Right.
No money, no amount of money
That's right.
can come between the relationship
Thank you.
of true love.
Amen.
Amen.
That's right.
He realized that. Well, why are we operating off money? I ain't got time to deal with that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. When it comes to the Lord's, we no amount of money.
No.
Hello? But in our relationship, well, he got to have this and he got to have that, and she got to be making this much money, they got to have this, they got to dress like this, they got to dress like that. It's not about it, it should not be about
Amen.
that.
That's right.
Hello? You heard the sister say no amount of money.
No.
She said she loved her.
That's right.
Amen.
She didn't say they didn't have any arguments. She didn't say they didn't have no disagreements.
That's right.
She didn't say that there are times when they
That's
look
right.
outside each other's head. But she said, in spite of all that,
Thank you.
Love her. Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Amen. Yes.
Yes.
in
Lord.
spite of all I'm going through,
Yes.
I still love Jesus.
Yes.
Amen.
In spite of how the world treat me, I still love Jesus.
Still love her.
Amen.
Hello?
Yes, I do.
That's right.
You got to understand that it's not no amount of money
No amount.
that should separate you from the Savior.
Amen.
You should realize that no matter what man say,
Yes.
I need to be with the Savior.
I need him.
Why we keep talking about what man say? Because we're going to get to these Pharisees and these Sadducees, and we find out that they're saying some things. And they're saying some pretty ugly things. But it's not what man says that matters. We're not going to operate off that. We're going to operate off what Jesus said. As we get ready to close this morning, I want you to know now, Matthew gave up everything to follow Jesus. It cost Matthew everything. It cost him his job. It cost him his enormous income. I think I'll say it again. It cost him his enormous income. How many of you think you could have gave it up? How many of you think you could have gave it up? Most of the other disciples, they could return to their professions if things did not work out. But this was not so with Matthew. When he committed his life to Jesus, he literally committed everything. The call of Jesus disrupted his whole life.
Yes.
It calls for self-denial. We see that in Luke chapter 9 and verse number 23. But first let us see what Mark 8, 35 and 36 said. For whosoever will save his life should lose it. But whoever should lose his life for my sake.
Yes.
In the gospel, the name, this same should be saved. For what should it profit a man if he should gain the whole world?
And lose his very soul. Have mercy,
Amen.
Jesus.
That's right.
Man.
Luke 9 and 23 said, and he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself.
Yeah.
Take up his cross monthly. Take up his cross yearly. Take up his cross whenever.
Daily.
Take up his cross daily. And follow me. Hello? We have to have some self-denial. We got to deny ourselves and follow him. Jesus and a man in a booth. We're going to get there after a while. Matthew realized that he had to deny himself. He gave up everything that he had to follow Jesus.
Amen.
See, when you follow Jesus, you're not going to be concerned with what the naysayers say. You're not going to be concerned with me. You're not going to be concerned with just what other folk, how they treat you. You're going to be concerned you need to do
Sanctify.
that is right.
Amen.
Yes.
In Luke 14 and verse number 33 says, if any man come to me and hate not his father,
All right.
mother, wife, children, brother, sister, yea, in his own life also, he cannot be my what? Disciple. I'm sorry, it's 26. Luke 14 and 33 said, so likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsake not all that he had, he cannot be my disciple. You got to give up everything to follow the Lord.
Amen.
You can't give part to the Lord and say, but Lord, I want it. The Lord said, I want it all.
That's right.
I want all of you.
That's right.
God don't want part of you. What good a part of you? The Lord wants all of you.
Amen.
And then he said, I want it daily.
That's right. That's what he said. Everything.
He want a daily dose of you. You. A daily dose. God said, I want a relationship every day with you.
Every day.
Amen.
Sometimes we get bad in our relationship. We get cut up in our relationship. But God says, although you cut up, although you get bad, you might get ugly, I still want that relationship with you. How many folk can say that? They want that relationship with you every day, in spite of your ugliness, in spite of your cutting up, in spite of you being trifling, in spite of you being downtrodden and fun and blue. You just got a bad spirit about you. They still want a relationship with you. Most times, if something bad happens between you and somebody, matter of fact, I go to my house. If something going on between me and Sister Pierce, I'm like, Lord, have mercy. Don't get in here acting like you ain't never done that.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, girl, I don't want no sugar. But Jesus wants us in spite of
Yes.
who we are, what we are that day. He said, take up your cross and follow me what? Daily. Some of us following with a bad attitude, right? But Jesus said, come on with your bad attitude.
I thought he was.
Yeah. Somebody following you with a bad attitude, don't want to do it. You know what you say? Say it again. You tell them go on back. But that's not what Jesus said. Jesus didn't give up on us. He ain't going to miss this opportunity.
Thank you. Man.
We're going to get better after a while. We're going to get right after a while.
Oh, yes.
Hello?
Man.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to help you this morning.
Come on.
Because some of us know we got a bad attitude.
All
Yeah.
right.
And we following Jesus. Yeah. Thank God that it's Jesus.
Thank you.
He said he want this relationship and how he want it?
Daily.
He want it daily.
Yes.
He wants us to deny ourselves. Deny ourselves of the pleasures of life. Deny ourselves of some of the best and the finest things of life. Deny ourselves of what we want and how we feel. He says, you know what? Deny yourself. Basically, not your will, but my will. And follow me.
Yeah.
Follow me every day. Closing. When we look at Levi, who's Matthew, we know that, you know, that he is the one that wrote the first gospel, the New Testament. And apparently his given name was Levi. Jesus changed his name to Matthew. It is significant that both Mark and Luke used his name. We see it in Mark 2 and 14 and Luke 5 and 27. But Matthew used the name Jesus gave him. In Matthew 9 and 9, he used his what? Own name. Read it, it's there. The name Matthew means gift of Jehovah. When referring to him, Matthew always stressed God's great mercy upon him. I believe we as a people today need to realize the great mercy God has bestowed upon us.
Amen.
He never forgot the mercy that God bestowed upon him. He wanted the people to know that it was the gracious mercy of Jesus that had saved him. When we look at Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 4, it says, but God, who is rich in mercy, for he has great love, wherewith he loved us. even when we were what? Dead in sin. Quicken us together with Christ. Isn't that something? Grace, he saved us. That's fine. You have to realize that it is the grace and the mercy of Jesus that's keeping you.